Well, good morning. This is Rosemary, and I am your Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works for Sunday. I will be your Sunday blogger. If you do not know me, I have a channel and it is called Gastric Rose. You may go to it at any time. I will love to chat with you. I do a lot of chatting, a lot of praying, and a lot of talking. We all do, don't we? Today it is an introduction. I've been asked some questions and I'm going to answer them the best I can, and I'm going to get right to it. Number one, introduce myself. Again, my name is Rosemary. I have a channel called Gastric Rose, and I used to weigh 447 pounds. I am down to 168. Yay! I want the numbers to go lower, but I've had gastric bypass for 5 years now. My story's kind of long, so I'm going to try and answer this as quickly as possible. I started at 447 pounds, but I did the Atkins diet, got down to 140, met my husband. My first husband passed away of a heart attack. Thought I would never marry again. Of course, God has other plans, and married. Was very happy, started gaining the weight. I got up to 265. My husband suggested his doctor. I went to talk to her. She suggested gastric bypass. The next question is, who was my physician and would I recommend him? Well, yes, I would recommend him. My surgery was back April the 19th, 2004, and I don't think the information was as great as it is now, because when I had gastric bypass, I didn't have a lot of information what my life was going to be after. You know, I knew I had to do protein shakes. I didn't know I was going to have to really do them for the rest of my life. Protein is very important. Things like that. I don't think we had all the information that we do now. So would I recommend my surgeon? Yes, I would. His name is Dr. Meyers. He works out of Dallas Medical Center in Dallas, Texas. That's in downtown Dallas, Texas. And I am in Fresno. I am not in Dallas. I live in Fresno, California with my husband. I have 2 children. They are 27 and 24. And they have children, so I am also a grandmama. They call me grandmama. And so anyway, my journey has been a long and difficult one. I probably should have lost a lot faster, but I didn't have the information really given to me like it is given now. But my journey is still going. I am still losing weight at 5 years. I still have a small pouch. I don't eat as much. If I tend to graze, I will gain weight. So I have learned the perks and the, bad things I can have and the good things I can have in order to maintain and to lose weight. So I was in maintenance for a long time at 180, 190. Then I got down to 170 and stayed at maintenance, and now I am working on getting to 130. That's my goal. But a lot of times our goal is not, our body's goal. Sometimes it tends to stick at a certain weight, and it just depends on our body, really, I think. So, would you have done anything different? Is the last question. No, it's not the last question. I'm sorry. Anyway, would I have done anything different? Well, yeah, I think I would have worked harder in losing it in the first 6 months. If I had known that there was a window of opportunity there. My husband and I, we read all the pamphlets, we read all the rules, we read about it and knew what needed to be done, but those 6 months of glory, I say, because you start to lose and lose fast, you know. I didn't lose as fast. Mine was a very slow process. And when I say that we are all different, we are really all different. Some of us will lose a lot faster than others, and we just really can't compare ourselves to other ones that are losing fast. I think that was one of my mistakes, that I tried to compare myself to friends that had gastric bypass or had the gastric sleeve or whatever they were doing. And I wanted to be just as, I wanted to lose those 5 pounds a week and 7 pounds a week. And I didn't lose that way. Sometimes, you know, it was a struggle to lose 2 pounds. So, yeah, I just kind of wish that my process would have been a lot faster, but it wasn't. So I'm content though. I'm content at 168. Am I satisfied at 168? If you've been at my channel, you know that I'm not satisfied, but I am a happy camper. I am happy with my weight. And would I want to be 265 again or 447 again? No. So I struggle to keep my weight down, because I'm so much happier now than when I couldn't tie my shoe, when I couldn't cross my legs, when walking was such a turmoil. You know, it was just terrible. So, and do I have any favorite hobbies or interests? Well, I'm a school teacher. I think my interest is children. I love to talk to kids. I love to find out what is on their minds. And my hobby would probably be baking. And I love to bake for people. I love to cook for people. I love to shine my light in that way. If I see a family struggling, I love to make a meal and take it to them. You know, right now, life is very hard for a lot of us. People are dealing with, you know, no work. You know, it's a recession, I think. You know, it's just really difficult for a lot of us. And I live on a peach farm, and I have frozen peaches, and so I like making desserts and taking them to people. I don't necessarily eat them. I'll take a bite of something that I've cooked, but I know that I get sick. I get sick very fast, very quickly. I am a dumper, and I'm glad that I am a dumper. I will eat over 10 of carbs or sugars, and I will dump. So I know that about myself. So it's easy for me to bake for someone and take it to them and let them enjoy my baking, my cooking. Okay guys, I think this has gone on long enough. I did have the RNY, I think I said that. It's probably all over the place. My mind is not all here. We had a fire not too long ago, so I hope I did this correctly. I hope you come back next Sunday when my mind is probably a little bit fresher and clearer. And I hope you enjoy it, because I want to make this interesting. I want to make this fun. So, God bless. Keep loving your heart. And I'll see you next Sunday. Bye, guys.